And cool's beginning. Here we go. Shang, first pick. No surprises. It's been the theme in the tournament. Shang, Romans getting picked up second. Genie. I'm expecting Karth from him. Genie picked up Karth in his last set. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, maybe he'll mix it up. Yamato. I like that. I like Yamato a lot. I feel like people have been underpicking Yamato so far. At least in the round of 32, it felt underutilized. And I think it's just a great civ here. And I think this is where Cool can really start to style. He goes for Karth, yeah. Giving Karth, Persians, and I think this last pick is pretty open. Phoenicians, a likely candidate. But it's cool. We could see something different. Maybe he goes for a civ like Hittite. And Hittite is picked. I was looking at the bottom of the list, but there we go. A nice quick draft for the players. And we're going to begin game one in just a moment. Very, very exciting. Welcome, everybody. Pretty quick draft. We'll hop into game one. Settings look good, right? Yeah. And we're good to go. I gotta get the players to message me their civ picks. Right. Easy for Genie. Yeah, you never know, Radical. You never know. You never know. Sorry, I'm finding the energy. I just gotta get in the zone, right? It's gonna take me a minute to get rolling with the cast. Maybe when the game starts, it'll be better. I hope Cool's not expecting us to be in a different lobby. Let me check. Okay, yep. And let us begin. Maybe he's hosting. Let me message him. He's not on Discord right now. He was here at the start, but he's off of Discord. Hello, Mario. How are you? Welcome, everybody. Yo, 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 indeed. What is good? What is happening? Cool scared? I guess so. I guess so. That's the only explanation as to what's going on. I'm checking. I don't want to leave the lobby to check if he's hosting because I'm hosting the lobby. You know what I mean? So we'll let him figure that out. Um, I'll message him. Hosting. Back to CSGO. Oh, you're done with DE. I see. But you're here. You're here. I played a lot of CS in my days. I'm not very good at it anymore. I was better when I was younger, and now that I'm in like my 20s, I just don't. I can't. I can't play that kind of game.
No.
There we go. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Hittite. So we got Hittite. Um, Yam versus Hittite is game one. Sorry, I'm just coordinating something really quick. We got inland. All the lobby settings look good. Everything seems fine. Um, all right.
Winston.
Hello, hello, hello. We are live right now. This is Bromway joining for the co-cast. We got Genie vs. Cool coming up, and you just gotta hop in the lobby quick. We're about ready to go.
It'd be right there.
Yes.
Could be a good match. We got Hittite versus Yamato on Inland, and this is nice. We haven't seen these civs picked yet on Inland. I think Yamato was briefly, um, but I think we saw Yamato in one game, and that was it actually on Yamato on Inland. And now that I think about it, good luck, have fun. Now that I think about it, we haven't really seen it since.
Oh yeah.
We haven't really seen it since. But we'll see. But we'll see. We got Genie with Yamato in the left. Hittite, a first pick for the tournament, I believe. And that is cool with Hittite in the yellow pieces, spawning on the east. And wow, look at the deep sea on the north only. Hmm. What are your thoughts on this map so far, Ramwi?
Yeah, I'm still getting myself set up here,
Ah,
so
okay, okay,
just
okay.
catching up.
Yeah. Ooh, nice. This is cool for Yamato. It's a trick that they can do. The faster moving bills on inland means if you get these shorefish close to your base, you can even long haul it, saving you the resources to build a good pit. And oh my gosh, Genie's map is just. I can't tell if this is good for the food situ, but horrible. Just horrible for wood. He has to walk literal miles to get to a wood line. This could be a disastrous game for him. Meanwhile, I mean, look at Cool's map. He's got really cozy spots here. Not a lot of shortfish that I'm seeing. He's got one on the right. That's it. Wow, Cool's map is super safe, but not a lot of food inside that safety, right? So far, he's got a lion and like thoroughly bugged gazelle, right? Only one of them stuck, I guess, but maybe there's a second one behind that. He's got
Well,
two elephants in the
just to
front.
remind people, we've got a 3 minute 3 minute go back timer. So
Hmm.
if Genie doesn't like his map, he's still got a little bit of time left.
A little bit of time, but he's pushing the gazelle really well. Like he has the shorefish opening. I think he's gonna try and play this, but the wood line is just atrocious.
Yeah, nobody likes to burn their go back on the first one.
Yeah, indeed. And we'll see if Cool can find the elephants, his map is just gonna be just way better, right? But honestly, he's gonna have trouble clicking with just what he has access to. Maybe he'll build his pit here to grab the shorefish. I could see that working. He's sending a Berryville north now to grab these deer.
Well,
Gazelle.
one of the things that I notice Cool does a lot is while he's also doing his economy and he's exploring and everything else, he's also always planning out his defense. And he's got a great map for defense, as you've already kind of indicated. But so if he's gonna try to get in there, he's gonna have to be very, very fast. Otherwise, this place is gonna be buttoned up like Fort Knox.
Yeah, and I think it'll be slapping really fast, right? Like that map is really beautiful, right? But I don't know. I mean, the economy for Genie's busting. I'm just not sure it's gonna have the wood income to really support a push, right?
Oh yeah, it hits different, all right.
Yeah, it really hits different when you've got gazelle and shorefish like this.
Well,
Uh,
we'll see if somebody's gonna get clapped or whether it's gonna slap.
yeah, indeed, the clap slap situ, a common one. Yeah, no, sorry. We're just joking around here, but I mean, Genie's got a really nice economy, honestly. Except for the exposed nature of his opening, I feel like this is gonna be pretty good. Like like, he's got just a really good food count and cool. Struggling to even get his gazelle push. He's gonna be pitting two shorefish, which I guess is gonna save him here. But he's not even finding the elephants in front of his base first with his bills. His scouting just barely missed, and honestly, this elephant could even get denied if he's going for it now.
I like how Genie's playing with what he's got. I mean, it's not the best map in the world, but I mean, hard pressed to see how you could do too much better with it at this point.
Hmm. Yeah, and I really like Genie's eco setup. Like he's gonna get a really nice click here. Like those three shorefish really saved his map from being a tragedy to, you know, pretty decent. But I mean, we really do like the defendability of this map for cool as one of his vills dies, or is that Redville? I missed that. Ah, Genie loses a vill to a lion on the hill. That's terrible for him. That was his forward pressure. You know how you're saying he's got to be aggressive here to
Yeah,
deny this really nice map, and that's not looking like it's happening, boss.
that's a game changer right there. Holy shit.
Hmm. This cool starts to lure one elephant.
I mean, if he wasn't against Cool, you'd be like, okay, it's a setback, but we all know what Cool plays like, so gotta be absolutely pristine.
A robot? I mean, sometimes it's like that, and he's very mechanically talented and really, really good defensive skills, as you're saying as well. He'll be able to manage a lot of pressure here, and having your painter die like that is just not the way to open a game. And cool, potentially even gonna spot this Vill from Genie again. Both players near the deep sea. We didn't talk about it much, but there's a massive deep sea in the north corner, and really no fish elsewhere. Looks like there's one little fish there, but really not even worth the dock beyond, one fishing boat. And look at that, Genie. This is kind of his way into it, right? Is being the first on the water, getting maybe some scout ship pressure, ignoring attacking on the land for the first couple minutes as he sends another Vill
And
out.
and at the same time, the second Fordville is coming towards the south
Hmm.
side. So we'll see if he sneaks in before Cool has this place buttoned down.
Yeah, and it's interesting. He was gonna be up like 25 seconds or so. He's up 25 seconds, and he would be up like a full Vill as well. Like his start was really good, but losing that Vill just basically made him catch up with Cool the amount of idle time Cool had, or Cool caught up to him even with all that
I,
idle time in terms of eco.
I
But now
think
stable,
Genie's too far down with that stable.
it's
Yeah,
gonna get
Cool's gonna
spotted.
see it, and he's gonna.
Uh,
Yep, there it
uh,
goes.
and
Yeah.
bop, and now you're out. Now you're not gonna get anywhere. But there's a trick. There's the classic trick. Do we see a transport queued up? Do you still go for the YOLO stable play? Group them here and just go over the wall? I mean, it's tough against Hittite because if they build that defensive range, things get really tricky for scouts. If he gets like 5 or 6 of these bowmen in his own base to defend, I could see Cool playing this super greedy. And look at these walls. Like this base is just so good. Like,
Well, and Cool's building an archery range, so he's figuring, what's if he gets landed,
mhm.
it's probably gonna be scouts. Or the thing to land though would be, and you can't really land in volume. It would be, the slingers against Hittite, but it's just not going to work for transports.
Yeah, yeah. Really, transports are about the scouts, because then you can get quick hits on the economy. It just doesn't really work with any other unit, but we'll see. I mean, he's building the dock down here for that transport play. Um, it might work. It might work. There's something going on. I hear someone. Oh, was there a hole in this somewhere? A gap in the defenses, even? Is that a hole? Maybe. I don't know, but a Vil got in, and he's gonna try and build a range in here, I believe. But it's not gonna work. He's got the faster Vil though. He can be really elusive. Nice quick walls. Do we see the range? Do we see the range? He has it. Another stable. Interesting choice. When you already have the pressure from the potential transport, which he's queuing up. Would have preferred the range here, but I really like the play anyway. It's really really smart, and we're gonna see those bowmen coming south now from the range to kill the Vil, and he does kill it with the bowman. Yeah, I mean it was a tough ask. There was already a bowman out for Cool, but I really like the play for Genie so far. He's got lots of fishing boats already, matching Cool's investment, but in a much longer term sustainable spot. And this transport's on its way, and it's gonna be devastating. He's got upgrades. There's only one bowman here, no armor. This could be
Here's the
huge. He's
transport.
gonna
Here
get
goes the
right.
transport. So we're
Yeah.
going to see how much damage he can get.
And the Vills are there as well. He could go back and
Oh,
grab
he's
another
going the
one.
wrong way. He's going the wrong way.
That is terrible, but we'll see. He's gonna
Oh,
spot the wood line now. He's gonna send his Vills to go finish the stable.
oh,
Get
oh.
right in on top of the Vills with the armor upgrades. Really nice aggressive play here.
Ooh, this is very nice.
And during this, trying to build the stable, making it a sustainable push. The stable's gonna go up. A couple Vills are gonna go down. This is giving Cool a lot of time. I would have preferred to kill the bowman here, right? Kill the bowman before they get armor. And then you give yourself some time, but you can see Cool wisely queuing up the armor upgrade, queuing up more bowmen, is going to be able to defend this, adds a range here to defend, but he's under a lot of pressure. Cool's excellent defensive skills put to the test right now as 3 scouts smacking away at his woodline, continuing the assault. Villagers in the north, one goes
Oh,
down. Did the other one
and
die?
Genie's got a scout ship out too, which is nice. He's really doing all aggressive here.
And back at home, defensive plays, plenty of ills on wood, food stretching a little thin, but has transitioned onto stone, so we could be seeing a few slingers maybe to help the pressure. Plenty of fishing boats. Oh, there was a scout ship in the north that did idle the fishing boats. A really good play for Cool, but he's going to be fighting 2v1. I missed this dock entirely. Didn't expect any action there as scouts are going to trickle out, but there's enough bowmen now to defend. He's got 5 on the north wood line, 3 on the southern wood line, covering the farms as well. And this is kind of what we were talking about with the scouts, right? You get that initial hit, but hit tight, getting those bowmen out, gonna be in a good spot.
A little bit of a sea battle, 2-on-2 up here.
Yeah, it's the classic matchup, hit tight versus Yamato on water, right? What do you want, range or HP? And
Yeah.
I think I'd pick the third boat over either of those. And so does Genie. Takes HP plus the third boat. Gonna make him comfortable there.
Yeah, he's got his 3 boats there idle though, his fishing boats. Needs to put them back on food.
He's going back with the transport ship. I didn't see what got on board. Could have been a few more scouts, maybe. I would love to see like a Vils, just one scout. I'd love to see. I would have loved it if he had gotten one of the Vils, kept it alive, but all of his Vils died in the base. So he's lost opportunities, in my opinion, to build the ever important slinger here in this matchup. And I think Cool is going to be looking
Ooh,
to just play
look at
C
the
and
size of
defend.
this navy he's got here.
Yeah, it'll kill some bowmen, but is it really going to do that much economic damage as the Vil goes down?
Well,
Immediately able to move.
it is gonna completely deny any more sea fishing. So, and as you pointed out earlier, the massive fish is now all under the control of Genie if he takes advantage of it.
Yeah, but these little rivers are really awkward. Like in the river like this, you really want the range, right? And I suspect that in the south here, these 2 ships coming up are going to be able to have a pretty decent impact. As I like how there's just a scout idle here for a while now. Ooh, and the dock block is really smart, preventing any reinforcements from this dock. So he's won this part of the sea at least. Like you're saying, not a lot of fish there though. And we could see a dock block on this side as well to prevent rotations from Cool.
Yeah, it's kind of a big investment down south for the boats, and there's only what couple, maybe 3 fish if you count the further one away.
Populations are identical, but economies. Economy tells all. Genie with a 4 Vil lead right now over VNS School in game 1 here. Playing Yamato really well, getting damage in and going untouched himself. Meanwhile, Cool fights off a zoo with the corner trick, or the coastal trick. The alligator gonna have to run now. The gator's given up, or the lion's given up.
Genie's doing a nice job here. He's expanding his walls out further,
Hmm.
which is nice. He's taking care of defense at the same time. He's building extra docks up north. He's doing a great job of multitasking here. I like it.
Timeline is basically dead even as the players on equal population, economy, and well, I guess a bit of a lead for Genie, but he's had a couple fishing boats idle here for a bit now. 2 of them actually, and I don't think he's noticed. He's actually got 6 idols, but not too big a deal. Queuing up more scout ships. Looks like we're gonna transition a bit into a sea war. Not sure what Genie can do to pressure this side of the map, as Cool builds another dock in the south corner for 2 more fish. Like you're saying, it just Cool didn't find the right spot for the deep fish, and Genie is wisely really starting to fish this out.
Now this is nice too, Genie. Now he will be potentially subjected to a landing later in the game here, but he does have two complete gold pits back in a completely secured base back here. So that's given that he's the gold sieve. That's nice to have.
Yeah, I think Genie might be over booming a bit in Tool Age, right? Like, he's got so many vills. Like, I think he needs to click up and Cool's on his way. Like, I feel like if you're up in vills, you really need to prioritize this. He's 6 vills up, and he's going to be later to bronze. Like, that doesn't really make sense. He's going to need to get this transition going fast. I think currently just relying on the fishing boats and 2 farms for this click. Might be a bit greedy, as he does go to gold now, but not sure he's
Now
going to
he
get
will
that
be
click.
able to pressure the TC and the farms around it. It's not that big of a hit, but again, it is a nuisance that Cool's going to have to deal with.
Well, Cool has his own navy, and he's got Hittite in the little channels. Hittite's much better than the Yamato. I mean, the navy's double the size, but you have to pressure. You have to run into the range, take damage, and we could see a bit of a skirmish here. Although Cool with the earlier time might get War Galley before Genie's up. Cool's up, yeah, like about a minute almost on the age up, maybe 50 seconds. We're gonna see Cav from Genie, I think. I haven't seen the stables, but I haven't seen the ranges to indicate compies with this gold, and this is too many for compies, so it's definitely a Cav play out of the Yamato. Likely CA from the Hittite.
All right, here comes Cool's going to probably run his boats until he gets War Galley, and then that's going to be a really rough fight for Genie on the water.
Yeah, Hittite getting that additional range in the Bronze Age. Now at 9 range already. Just incredible
He,
stuff for
he
him.
can't he can threaten that whole wood line though.
Yeah, but Cool could also come down the other way. Hmm. This is dicey. This is dicey. As Cool
This is
does sneak.
exciting, yeah.
Cool
Oh,
snuck 2 ships.
Cool is threatening the the food supply up north.
Yeah, he moved his navy, like Genie moved his navy all the way around to be aggressive, and Cool's like, okay, you're gonna park your navy there, I'm gonna attack you here, and we'll see if Genie's gonna have to queue up more boats right at the start of Bronze Age. Queuing up more ships is actually a total pain, because you have so many wood sinks, right? You want to build your government center, which is what he's doing. You want to add TCs, you need farms because you're running out of land food. Everything starts to go onto the wood, the burden of wood eco, and having to build ships like this
Oh,
is just
yeah.
so painful. Big fight. Big fight.
Here's the end of Genie's navy
Yeah,
out in the
really,
south.
really tough. He's gonna have to run, but we could see another trap coming in, and he did it. He
It's
trapped him in here, and yeah, in the river. Even Yamato ships with the extra HP just are never gonna be
Yeah, it's
comfortable.
just not going to do it. That's the end of that fleet.
And he's not even trying to trade right now. He's just letting it all go down. Gets War Galley, gonna have to turn and fight. He's trying to escape, not understanding why his units won't path this way, but cool, genius play. Gets the trap. That's just that level of defense we were talking about. It looks like he was under pressure. Gets an amazing fight. Wipes the navy of Genie in an instant. Now, I don't know how much this is going to end up mattering. There's not much economy for the ships to hit here. He's going to have to, I guess, just send the navy up here, right? That'll matter a lot. What am I talking about? He could just delete the dock and go around the north as Cool starts his TC boom. And we could start to see some CA as well as Wheel has finished. He's got some annoyingly placed bowmen. You don't see there's Cav yet. Just 6 on the map. Just kind of hanging out. Playing passively, building up, maybe waiting for a better moment to attack, but here we go. Deleting
What's
the
the
wall.
bill count look like between these two now?
It's going to start favoring Cool a lot here. He's up 6 vills and on more TCs at the moment. Because we saw the government center built by Genie, but he just simply could not afford that because he needs to be making boats in the north to completely recover this navy. Cool is now on 5 town centers. Genie still on the 1, trying to recover
Yeah,
the sea.
it's Yeah, it's looking tough here.
Well, one of the TCs gets attacked. This could help neutralize the ecos briefly, but not for long. Those 4 other town centers going to be working away for cool. Just playing so greedy with this TC play, but not a lot that Genie can do with his position. He lost C, and now most of the map's control is for cool.
Yeah,
As the
he's
Navy finally
Pool's
sinks its way.
doubled down on his walls there. He knows that he's dealing with Cav, and so as long as he can control the sea up north and make sure there's no landings, I think he realizes he can take his time, take advantage of his eco, and boom up.
Now he has found the fishing, but I mean, Genie did make a decent amount of Navy here in the back, but still missing the second wood upgrade, Artisanship. That's gonna mean it's tricky to deal with 4 more range on these Hittite war galleys. It's just insane how strong this bonus is. As he's gonna try and take an engagement, picks off a few, but cool notices, brings the full force of his fleet to bear, and he's bussing. You know?
He is indeed.
The cab from Genie left unnoticed, pathing through the wall, taking so much damage here. Oh my god, he's losing his whole army. He's losing his entire army. He does notice. Only 2 units go down, but a lot of HP is lost there. That's a painful mistake. As Cool sweeps through with the Hittite war galleys. Another rally from Genie.
I wonder if Genie's thinking I've got to win the sea so that I can do a landing to get past these walls, but I don't know the amount of wood chopping that's going on.
Yep.
It'd be
Timeline's
hard
looking
pressed to
bad.
keep up with those Hittite ships.
I mean, yeah, if he loses this food economy, his boom behind this is gonna just be so weak, right? Like, look at Cool's production. Oh my gosh, so he's gotten to that Vil count that he was looking for. A really nice eco distribution as well for chariot archers, and he's just gonna spam. Just going to spam. There's gonna be 50 chariot archers on the map by 35 minutes, and we'll
Well,
see what Genie
Hittite
can do with.
chariots.
Yeah, Hittite CA, as the population looks even more grim now. Genie had a really good opening into this game. Just wasn't able to convert some of the aggression into like a really strong mid-game play. That trap with the dock was a huge turning point, and actually, Genie gonna be cleaning up on the water here. Cool, maybe slacking a little bit. Didn't even kill all the fish. Big cav army for Genie. He's not investing into economy nearly as much, but if he can get this to work, this kind of 2 TC all-in at this point, I would say this is an all-in at this stage. He's gonna try and add TCs behind this, I guess, but you're just so far behind.
He needs to. Genie's gonna have to get that attack upgrade here soon. Those chariots come out for a little sortie. He's a little undergunned right now.
Yep, and still missing the HP upgrade as well, which Cool has already gotten. Giving him the 80 HP. Nobility is in. So these are fully upgraded bronze CAs. Hittite bronze CAs. It's gonna be tough. Going to be tough as this mass grows. Cool getting housed horrifically though. Oh my god. Oh, look at all the yellow. 140 pop. Still 60 pop ahead. And now, interestingly, Genie gonna be bringing his fleet into the equation. Gonna open up this wall, but still no attack upgrade. That's gonna be painful here. As the wall tile will go down, opening up Cool, but I think Cool's going to be comfortable to defend this choke point. I think he can sit right on this hill, and this attack isn't going to do very much.
He's waiting uncomfortably long to put a wall up here.
He doesn't need a wall. He can just bring his navy with the trap. There's no way this cav army is going to.
Oh, I guess you're right. He's just waiting for him to come in so he can just destroy it.
Yeah, like he doesn't care about this. Meanwhile, a couple bowmen got in, which is just a nuisance through the opening that Genie made, and he closes it. It's like, that's bad. And here comes the cav, and yeah, what's he gonna do? Like,
still no attack upgrade. So they're not. I mean, not only is he fighting Hittite, but they're fighting out with the best equipment.
yeah, and And they're outnumbered like 4-1. I mean, it's 35 minutes and there's 50 CA on the map. This is just
Just
insane.
melted like a Hershey bar in the summer.
And now the Navy, and now the Navy is gonna be sitting here trying to fight, but you're not gonna beat this many CA. You have to take a really good engagement for this to work. And Cool's economy, bussin'. He's gonna be looking to go iron soon. And the Hittite iron is just devastating. Yamato are not gonna compete with that
It's
until he gets iron himself.
the timeline's probably not looking so good anymore, I imagine.
No, he's got to go to the doctor. He's not feeling good in this instance. He's down 40 vils.
Yeah.
40 vils. It's a big, big lead for Cool. That greedy play there where he went for 5 TCs, it almost looked like for a moment that Genie had some opportunities to punish, but wasn't really able to do it. His army outside the walls didn't get in. Maybe you could attribute that to lack of siege, to push the walls. But he went around the north and just didn't have enough units by that point. But, oh, big pickup economically, or militarily for Genie as he kills the economy. But there's
Well,
going to be a reciprocation from the CA from Cool.
I think the problem here is, Cool's got a ranged. He's got a ranged army, and Genie is his only wood is all up front.
Yeah. Oh, phew. Do you like stables? I heard you like stables. He's got the attack upgrade. He's got nobility now. And he's just going to all in this. Oh, temple, actually. He's trying to go heavy cav, maybe. As he clicks up to iron. A little behind Cool, though. But he's got a problem. And that's stone throwers. He's going to have to sortie to kill the stone throwers. Thus giving up his whole army. If he doesn't kill the stone throwers, well, the CA are going to get in. And if he doesn't let the CA in without killing the stone throwers, then that means he gave away all of his economy to keep the walls up. There's no good way to deal with this problem if you are Genie. You can try and delay, you can run, I guess. I mean, maybe he'll make it up in time, but he's only 20% or 33% now. It's going to be tricky. First stone thrower's out. First hits on the wall. Wall already at half HP. He's got the hill to work with as well. Boom, boom. I think he's missing and hitting his own cab, by the way. No. Okay. For a second, that looked like he hit his CA. As there's the gap you were looking for, and we'll see if this counterattack is gonna work. Like I don't know. This hold, I mean. Oh. Little misfire.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
sorry, gents. Oh, don't let him rewall it, though. Okay, no, he won't.
That guy came out to just check the results. That might even been an EMT, emergency responder, and he just got killed.
Bring out your dad. It just gets clapped by a rock. But now Genie is going to see the full force coming in here soon. Or is, I guess, Cool's just willing to wait for horse archers, which is going to be so brutal. And the gold in the north is going to get caught. And it's going to be a huge amount of ills going down.
Oh, that's going to hurt.
That's really, really painful. He's still got gold in the back of his base, but not even building a storage pit on it, as he's going to be waiting
And
for that attack.
another legion of HAs coming in to reinforce.
He has to wait for metallurgy and heavy cav. It's going to be so long. The gold mining upgrade's on the way, but there's no vills mining gold. They're all dead. They are all dead. As Cool's base just huge. A little raid attempt goes south fast for 2 cav.
He's still got gold miners at the at 8 o'clock. So.
Yeah, it's not going to be enough long term. The gold miners in the middle of the map,
Oh.
about to get caught. This is going to be a really awkward fight. The choke point, the hill.
He
How do you
cannot
fight
take
this?
this fight. He can't take this fight until he's got heavies.
Oh my god, the catapult shots coming and killing huge amount of the horsemen.
Oh, a nuclear
my god,
bomb
the cavalry just going down. The catapults on the hill just gonna nuke the army from Genie. Genie's heavy cav upgrade comes in, but there are none left. They're all dead. They're all dead. Now Cool's just taking pawn shots at his own men as Genie tries to wrap this up. I don't see it. And you know what's behind this? This was just the CAs. This was the bronze army. Here comes the horse archer mess. coming in to clean up. And my God, what a moment there for
There's the
Cool.
GG. Wow.
Solidifying his position. He's the #1 seed for a reason. Taking game 1 against Genie. What a brilliant game from Cool. But I mean, Genie had some really cool attempts there. The landing was really tight. He almost had it there. Really, really neat stuff. Really cool game. Really fun fight for the sea. We got a lot of action this game. For a map as wallable as Cool, this could have been a boom into bronze and to win. And Genie kept it competitive. He kept it pretty close. And even at the end there, imagine this is a little more open. Cool's positioning's a little worse, and he waits like another 20 seconds for those upgrades. I could have seen maybe a collapse coming in. If this wood line's gone, this position's a lot harder to hold for Cool. Like Genie did everything right. A little bit of execution here and there maybe led to the mistake. Like this dock block was just a massive play. Cool wiping the C for Genie and adding TCs behind. Well, Genie had to remass on the C, doesn't get to add TCs, and is at 20 seconds later 30 units behind in Iron Age. Really fun game to watch, guys. Really fun game. Let's go to game two. Let's go to
Yeah,
game two because I'm just so hyped after that. Oof.
that
Oof.
was good. I think what Genie did is he put Cool on notice that you better be playing your best game because Genie's here. Genie's here and he's here to compete.
hmm We're now hosting. We go to game two. We go to Hill Country, and we have Rome versus Karth from the players. So Rome versus
Oh,
Karth.
well, there's not a classic lineup, is there, historically speaking?
Yeah. So we'll quickly hop over to captain's mode to log this. Ah, doing so much. So Hittite winning out for Cool. Oop, wrong button, wrong button. Hittite beating Yamato. That's a tough blow. And now we got Rome versus Karth on on this next match, which is Hill Country. Interesting. Karth on Hill Country. Haven't seen it yet, I think, this tournament, but it makes a lot of sense, right? The Civ's just so smooth and reliable. It's just such a good Civ on basically every map. Generally, you like to pick it on maps with a bit more water because you can leverage the early wood into a stronger economy, but I feel like you can do the same with leveraging the early resources into a faster rush as well. So I'm curious to see what strategy Cool's going to go for. His classic go-to on Hill Country has been defensive slings into just better economy, better macro, etc. He's always been able to play that greedy style, and I'm curious to see if he attempts to continue that here in this game. But let's hop into the game. We're just waiting on Genie. Genie's here. Yeah, so it's Rome versus Karth. Good luck, have fun, and we'll hop in. Good luck, have fun. Game two. What an exciting end to game one, though. Oh, I forgot the score for one. Sorry. Oh, historically speaking, Karth will lose hard. Well, only if they play 3 matchups.
Uh, all right, we're going to see if history repeats itself and Cool brings some salt and Genie brings some salt to the match, or whether history does not repeat itself.
All right. Alrighty here. Cool with Karth in the bottom corner of the map here in the yellow pieces. Has uh, trying to digest it. Trying to digest it. Really beautiful map, I think. I'm thinking this is a beautiful map. He's got 2 elephants to the left, gold mine walling for him in the north, tiny little gap on the right, 2 forests in the back of his map, easy gazelle push. Only downside would be the 2 stones are in the same spot. So if Genie rushes here, the sling play that I suspect Cool will go for might be a little under pressure. Romans, a really strong rush civ, really good economy civ. Similar to Karth in many regards, except for what units they go in bronze. A little bit different, just a little bit different. So I'm not sure.
I'm not liking Genie's map here. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like he's like in the plains of North Dakota up here. I mean, it's just
Yeah,
indefensible unless he moves, and I'm not sure exactly where he moves to.
this is a rush map for him, and it's tough. This is his second rush map in a row, and I'm not sure how he's going to be able to play this, right? Like, if he spots the elephants on the north, I think he could make this work really well for him. Why did that gazelle just bounce back and has got to fight a lion? Oh, everything just when it rains, it pours in Genieville, as they say. Yeah, exactly. Mario calling it out in the chat. Rough force again for Genie. So we'll see. I mean, he made last game really competitive, but like against a player of Cool's caliber, you have to feel that like Genie kind of needs map luck on his side, right?
Well, I mean, he needs it because he's got to win this one to stay in. So, I mean, if
Call
you're
the
gonna,
restart. Didn't call the restart. Oh.
no re. So,
I guess he was thinking he had one, like, and it's also just really bad strags. Like, he had one glued, but no others. Like, these are so far. Oh, even with the Roman discount, you're going to be hurting on this wood pit time for sure.
meanwhile, Cool has found his two elephants down there, so you know they're going to be invited to dinner, and
Yeah,
he's got he's gonna be walling up like he did last time. So as you said, Genie's got really a rush opportunity. That's about it. But he's going to be rushing. He's I don't know. That's going to be rough.
it's going to be really, 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 really rough. Does get a second gazelle patch, though. That's huge. If he finds the elephants, does get two gas pushes, that's going to put him up for a really nice economy. I just don't see how he's gonna punish this play. Like he's up against Karth, just so reliable, gets a really good start, and with two elephants, I mean they're gonna love the main course. He told them that much. Really wallable map on the right as well. Like oh, it's just a beautiful map. All he has to do is worry about the front here, and he will be building a pit there for long mining the stone. So it looks like it is going to be defensive slings. So this is really going to come down to how Genie plays this. So far, he hasn't moved forward with Vils, just pushing the Gazelle, trying to work on his own eco, which means no rush, which we were just talking about the maps. Like, how are you going to sustain a Sling War with this map? I just don't see it.
Yeah, I really wish these maps had been reversed. I wish Cool had been given. I'd like to would have seen what Cool would have done
Mm,
with that map. He would have been up one game. He's got this bad. Well, he probably would have done a read probably, but
yeah, yeah.
yeah, it just. I mean, Genie's really got an uphill battle with this map. I think.
Genie's not even close to clicking, and a lot of that's from the Strags. He had to leave like a lot of Vils on these Strags, and he idled a lot of Vil time for the push. And so he's going to be getting a pretty late click. Cool. Beautiful click time. 20 pop. Right on time. He had a little idle TT time because he got housed, but he then canceled and now he's up and struggling with the lure. Hills are always awkward when you're doing a double. You can't be too close, can't be too far, it's like the Goldilocks, but he'll be fine. He'll get it on the second try here. Unless he loses a Vil by some miracle. That could be a way for Genie to get into it. Looks like, was there a bit of a bop or both these guys fight a lion? I can't tell if we had a little disco that we missed, or if there was some lions involved. Likely lions. It's always lions. As the lure comes in. Only able to get one of them first, but that's fine. Genie didn't find the elephants to the north of his base. Really sad for him. Does have a gazelle patch south that he could migrate to early tool. And wow, look how big Cool's playing. This is really bold to play your economy this stretched this thin, but I love it. He's taking these forward resources early. If this game plays the way he wants, I mean, if it goes the way he really wants, he'll win with slingers in Tool Age. But most of the cases where you play this way, you're expecting the game to go bronze with big tool economies, with 50, 60 slings being produced before you go. But there's this little gap. What do you think? You think this rush can work?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, last time he built outside of the defensible area, and he's kind of outside the defensible area again. Oh, and there's an art coming over, so the art's
Mm.
going to see it, and then he's just going to come in and he's going to get walled out again.
Yep.
So
Wee wee, it's the police. You've been spotted. We've got you surrounded. Oh no, really sad there um for Genie as Avil comes over from Cool. He's gonna spot it. The Vil for Genie is half HP, so it's not. This isn't gonna even. Well, actually, if he quick walls it again, does get the barracks in the middle there, positions the Vil properly. It's not really possible to
Nice.
beat this. They're to stop this at this point. No range for him to deny this, but the Slinger's coming as well, so this is gonna get dicey. The Slings could potentially kill the Vil before it goes up. He's got the upgrade already, so he's got
Yeah,
the
he's good.
damage.
He's good. He's got. There we go.
Yeah, but this doesn't mean anything. There's already
I
Slingers here
know. I
camping.
know. Not with four slings. He's just gonna camp it. I mean,
You don't rush someone by being a minute later to Tool Age, right? Like this doesn't work. Like
it's not really a rush anymore. Then, right? It's a late instead of a rush.
yeah, yeah, fashionably late.
Fashionably.
This is a
Oh,
fashionably late rush, and they're sharing berries. There's always a moment of kindness, in moments. Oh, never mind. I was gonna talk about how peaceful we can coexist, and cool
food
is none of it.
fight in
Food
the
fight.
cafeteria.
Oh my gosh, chicken legs getting thrown, and there's still a Vil here. There's still two Vils here. Looks like Cool's having trouble clicking, but man, down with the business. Oh, but there's an axeman here at the party. Speaking of police, three Vils on the run, but they're getting quick walled in. What is happening? What an absolute masterpiece from Cool. Doesn't lose a Vil. Chopping a tree now for visibility, but okay, Cool. Bring in the boys though. Slinger's coming to kill this axeman, and I don't know. The axeman in the woodline during this is pretty cool. Maybe we could see some pressure here as the slingers get pulled out of position, but not a lot to accomplish here. A lot of hills just idle here at the TC. Could be
Uh,
Pickens
this,
for the
this
rush.
this is pretty much cleaned up, and now I think Cool is going to extend his walls to, to lock
Yeah.
in some more territory.
I mean, Genie's on a few more farms. The berries are still exposed, so maybe like a Bowman transition here. But I guess you have to do slings now. You have to. I mean, a slinger transition here could work defensively for Genie. The trick is you can't keep spamming Axeman into a base defended by slings. Like this investment's over. Like don't keep sunken cost this. It's really tough. Frizzle, Black Mamba, you're asking if Damien versus Frizzle match was recorded. So no, that happened for me at 5 a.m. yesterday on a Monday morning, and I just have too much to do to wake up at 5 a.m. to cast. Sorry guys. I think someone else casted. Yeah, Sloovy casted, so you can definitely go there. Feel free to link it, Sloovy. As the Slingers will take out the barracks.
What are we looking at economy-wise between these two?
It's gonna be pretty rough. Yeah, 6 Vil lead. I mean, and that's not even including the Vils that Genie lost on the berries, right? I think he might not even be at 20, 23. Let's see. Yeah, he's at 23, so not too bad. Just not enough to really do anything yet. A lot of his economy right now has to go into the farm transition or finding food on the map, and his barracks just gonna get walled in. The other one just gonna get killed. I mean, this is spicy.
That's just an insult.
This spicy. Genie with 2 sneak racks. If he masses enough slings, maybe he could catch Cool when Cool moves out. I mean, trying to catch Cool with the trick is a pretty tricky thing to do, as they say, but we'll see. I mean, I think Cool scanned. I think he house scanned and knows. Or he spotted it with a Vil or something. Yeah, he's just coming right down. Coming right down, finds the slings. Will clear the racks. Oof.
Yeah, I guess if you're Genie at this point, you're probably sitting there thinking, strategically, what's the play, right?
Yeah.
You know you're behind an eco. You know you're building your town out in the Great Plains of North Dakota. And like, so what to do?
Yeah. Not a lot of options here. It's looking really tough. He's invested more into slingers that he can't protect, so they're just gonna go down. Another lost investment. Another element of this game is gonna start snowballing for Cool. And this is starting to look over, right? 10 Vil lead. 40 pop or 40 pop difference, 30 pop difference. At this point, I'm not sure there is a good strat. I think instead of going for this, maybe you fake this with 1 racks and like 2 slingers. Make Cool panic and train more because he's going like this, 4 racks now, full investment. And I think the only way to play this would have been before to fast bronze, but he made maybe 3 extra axemen, which didn't accomplish much. He just made a bunch of slingers that didn't accomplish anything, and now he's 700 food away from the bronze, queuing up a slinger at home. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. The only play would be if you're going bronze like right now, 50%, and switch Aldvilles to gold, build 2 stables, and try to get like 5 or 6 cav out, clear the mass, apply some pressure, take map control. That's about it, right? But it's not happening, so Ghoul's just gonna take away this game now. He's gonna have enough slings. Looks like he's even stopping slinger production just for the bronze click, and he's gonna be first by a decent amount.
Yeah. Once he cleans this up, he'll be able to go over and harass him, and at the same time he's going bronze, and
Yeah.
yeah, it's rough.
And look at that.
Well, you'd have to figure once Cool realizes where Genie is, all of the farms that Genie has are all concentrated in the same spot. So that entire investment is going to get
Yeah.
is going to get eradicated.
Yeah, this game's over. Like, Cool had a scouting slinger. He found the wall. He knows that there's still some opportunity to do damage. Saw the house, for example. Like, this is just going to be brutal. Yeah, and trying to do slingers now when you're already down, 50 slingers, 40 slingers, like, this just won't work. But it was a good attempt. I mean, game 1 was really hype. That was a really fun game to watch. This one, a little more one-sided, right? Sadly, a lot of that could be due to the map, but also just the play was just excellent for Cool. Like, really no mistakes, right? Did you see any mistakes from Cool? I didn't see a single mistake, really. Like,
No,
nothing
not
major.
at all. Not at all. I mean,
Yeah.
he played it the way Cool plays it. I mean, he gets out as explorers, he sees the map, he comes up with a good defensive strategy. He keeps on trying. I mean, and he had such a strong map. He had to have messed up in order for this to have worked out for Genie.
Yeah.
I think it was Mario or somebody called in the chat earlier. It should have called for a re, and I think that was the big mistake for Genie here. It was just he was not given a map that he is going to be able to be cool with.
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't even need to know anything about Cool's map, but if you just assume Cool plays the way he usually does, you just can't go up against him with a subpar map.
And we're going to be seeing the bronze now from Cool. Switching to gold as well. Stables behind it, so we're going to see some cav come out from Karth. And that's going to end it. Genie though, what's his plan? What's his way to survive the bronze? Is there a way? I don't think there is, right?
Transport to the next island.
Run off the map.
Yeah.
Cool's going bronze, is gonna have bronze army, and is still winning with the slinger army from Tool Age. Usually when you go bronze, you're giving up the sling mass, and he just has still like twice the numbers. Yep, Cool's about to hit bronze, and that should signal the GG from Genie, realizing that he's losing the slinger front, and Cool's hitting bronze. Yeah, it's a little closer than I thought.
He might be able to clean up this assault, but I mean, then he's going to be looking at a bronze Cool.
GG
Yeah.
is called. Genie not able to convert any of the rush damage, or sorry, the fashionably late damage into the economy. Cool, and yeah, that just didn't work. It just didn't work. There's no really good way to put it. The rush just failed. The map was rough. Fantastic stuff, guys. Thanks all for coming out. We got game 2 going in favor of Cool, and I need to go back to work, so we're not going to talk much more.